And the House of Representatives is preparing to vote on the articles of impeachment against President Trump today. Ilan Mui will be covering today's impeachment proceedings all day long. She joins us right now with more on President Trump's trump card, which is the economy. Good morning to you, Ilan.
Good morning, Andrew. Well, Americans are deeply divided over impeachment, but on the economy, at least one poll out this week shows that Trump's ratings are better than ever. A Quinnipiac survey showed just over half of voters, 51%, believe that Trump should not be impeached and removed from office. That compares to 45% who support Democrats' efforts. Now, that is the reverse of where those numbers stood before the many hours of public hearings in both the House Intel and Judiciary committees. Before they began, more voters supported impeachment than opposed it, 48 to 46%. So sentiment does appear to be shifting in the president's favor, even though the numbers are still bouncing around the middle. The data on the economy, however, is unequivocal. That same poll shows that nearly 3/4 of registered voters feel better about the economy than they have at any time in the past 18 years. And of those who believe the economy is on the right track, more than half approve of the job that President Trump is doing. So the White House clearly wants to capitalize on this momentum. In that angry letter that Trump sent to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi yesterday, he wrote that, quote, "Democrats are desperate to distract from America's extraordinary economy. Your party simply cannot compete with our record." So, guys, the election models that we've seen from economists like Mark Zandi and Ray Fair at Yale, they do give Trump an edge at the ballot box next November. Back over to you.
So thank you, Ilan. One of the big questions, of course, is to the extent that this is a proxy for the election. And I don't know if people have been thinking about it that way. A lot of people have often said, don't impeach. Let's wait and deal with this, the election, and see where the American public stands. But if you have a group of Democratic candidates all arguing effectively that you need to bust up the system because of Trump, and now you have what seems to be a sentiment going the opposite direction, what does that suggest?
Yeah, I think one of the interesting things is that when this poll looked at the people who felt the economy was in excellent shape, good or excellent shape, about a third of those voters still said that they would vote for any number of the candidates, whether it was Joe Biden. He got about a third of the people who said the economy is doing well. Elizabeth Warren got about a third of the people. Pete Buttigieg also got about a third of those voters. So, you know, it's interesting that even though both Warren and Biden have such varied ideas about the economy, there is still room for them to capture some of those voters who feel like things are going well. Ray Fair, in his model for Yale, he even says that one of the X factors in all of this could be the personality of the people who are running. You know, you can't account for that in the employment figures and GDP, et cetera. Personalities do play a role in politics. So we'll see what happens come November, but at least for now, the economy seems to be really President Trump's calling card during this whole political division that we're seeing in Washington.